Good evening, distinguished viewers. Nakhchivan News information program is on air. It is my utmost pleasure to meet you again after a short hiatus, and your announcer for tonight at the NTV studios is me, Meryem Aliyeva. Now it's time to proudly present the official news of the previous week. The championship tournament of teenage girls for the Autonomy Cup, dedicated to the 100th anniversary of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, was held. Let's watch in detail. In Nakhchivan city, with the participation of Azerbaijani and Turkish teams, the championship tournament of teenage girls for the Autonomy Cup, dedicated to the 100th anniversary of the Autonomous Republic, was held. In total, 8 teams participated in the tournament, which started on September 4th. Fuad Necefli, the plenipotentiary representative of the President of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, watched the final match held on September 7th. Nakhchivan and Eskişehir teams competed in the final match. Audience watched the intense and interesting competition in the Olympic Sports Complex. The game ended with the victory of Eskişehir team with a score of 3-2. The match was followed by an awarding ceremony. According to the results, the athletes who were selected as members of the symbolic team of the first championship were awarded in the nominations of Best Hitter, Best Libero, Best Blocker, Best Setter, Best Spike Player, and the Most Valuable Player. At the end, medals and trophies were presented to the teams that won the first 3 places in the championship of the Autonomy Cup. Right now, we are going to announce the other news. An event was held in Nakhchivan City Executive Power. A new medical toxicology department has been launched. Moreover, Insurance Festival was held in Nakhchivan City, and summer schools have been organized in Nakhchivan on the theme of My Green World. Here are the details. An event was held on the occasion of the election day of national leader Heydar Aliyev as the chairman of Ali Meclis of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, organized by Nakhchivan City Executive Power. During the speeches, it was mentioned that on September 3rd, 1991, prominent statesman Heydar Aliyev's election as chairman of Ali Meclis led the foundation for Azerbaijan's path to independence. The participants watched a documentary about life and political path of the national leader and visited Heydar Aliyev Museum. With the participation of the staff of the Civil Defense Regiment of the Ministry of Emergency Situations of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, a night training on conducting search and rescue, accident rescue, and other urgent procedures at damaged sites during the elimination of the consequences of sudden accidents was held. The goal was to further increase the preparedness level of combat and professional training of staff members to improve the habits of fast response to emergency situations in various extreme conditions, including especially at night. Another recruitment step of STEAM teachers was completed in Nakhchivan. 161 candidates who participated in the trainings organized by the Ministry of Education regarding the STEAM education method all took part in the recruitment process. The Ministry of Ecology and Natural Resources of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic upholds a special attention on the implementation of the state program for the socio-economic development of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic for the years of 2023 to 2027. In accordance with the state program, the material and technical base of Nakhchivan Geological, Geophysical and Hydrological Expedition Center has been strengthened. Various vehicles, computer, UPS, security systems, printer, portable GPS, geological GPS for high-precision topographic work, electronic water level measuring device, drilling rig, drill pipes and other equipments were purchased for the center.
A number of works are being carried out in the State Energy Service of the Nakhchivan Republic in connection with the implementation of the priority direction envisaged in the State Program for Socio-Economic Development of Nakhchivan Republic for 2023-27. For this purpose, 6 power transformers were purchased through the state procurement. 4 of them have already been bought to the Nakhchivan Republic. The implementation of this project will allow the delivery of electricity to long distances, as well as efficiency of distribution and the supply of electricity, and increase the stability and quality of electricity supply to the population. Increasing the production and export of the electricity in the Autonomous Republic is one of the 11 priorities of the State Program for Socio-Economic Development of Nakhchivan Republic for 2023-27. In recent years, the construction and commission of the new solar and wind power plants has increased the share of the renewable energy in the energy production here. Discussions have already held for the signing of the operational agreement on the export of the electricity from Nakhchivan to Turkey. The contract is expected to be signed in the near future. The construction of the drinking water and sewage lines through Nehrem settlement, which is one of the largest settlements of Babeş district, started in 2011. However, due to certain reasons, the works in the settlement were extended and stopped. From 2023, the construction of the lines started again, and now most of the works have been completed. Roads are being repaired in the Hok village of Kangali district. At the moment, smoothing works are being done on the roads. Preparations are being for the asphalting. In the State Program for Socio-Economic Development of Nakhchivan Republic for 2023-27, important measures are planned for the development of healthcare system in the Nakhchivan Republic. Within the framework of the program, consistent measures are being taken. The provision of the modern medical services to the population is further expanded. As a continuation of these works, a new toxicology department was commissioned at the Center of the Infectious Diseases. Hemodialysis Center of Nakhchivan Republic was established. Reorganization of the hemodialysis service, starting with adequate level of the personnel. Determination of the dialysis parameters will increase in the quality of the provided medical services and will allow the citizens suffering in the current area to benefit from the quality medical services. Nakhchivan Automobile Transport Agency has expanded the passenger transportation service in the direction of Nakhchivan-Baku-Nakhchivan. 2 additional daily bus routes have been added to take into account the congestion and the increasing demand. It should be noted that the Nakhchivan-Baku-Nakhchivan route, which operates through the territory of Iran, is the only means of the transportation through the main territory of the country by land.
On September 6, the Naxcivantv, within the framework of the Insurance Festival, was held in Nakhchivan. The organizers presented a fun and informative festival program to Nakhchivan residents and guests. A question and answer game was organized, the knowledge of the participants was tested, and the winners of various competitions were awarded with prizes. In Nakhchivan, entrepreneurs whose property rights were violated in previous years have started construction work on their returned land. In connection with the implementation of the state program on the socio-economic development of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, the construction work is scheduled have accelerated in recent months. As a result of the works carried out in the last 2 years, up to 300 service, catering and production areas of various profiles have started to operate. All this has led to positive dynamics in ensuring the employment of the population. So in the last 8 months, about 300 residents have been provided with jobs in the construction area. The number of employees in the facilities that started operating in the last 2 years is about 800. Entrepreneurs who take advantage of the created fertile conditions also willingly continue their work from where they left off.
Green World Summer Schools were organized in Nakhchivan. The participants had a effectively time in Zengezur National Park named after academician Hassan Aliyev in Behmet village of Julfa district and acquired eco skills. In accordance with the law of the Republic of Azerbaijan on protection of atmospheric area and other legislative acts, the Service of Environmental Expertise, Control of the Environment and Natural Resources Use regularly conducts raid inspections and monitoring of public catering facilities. During the next raid, conversations were held with the owners of catering facilities where gas precipitation devices were installed in order to provide technical service to the devices and to take necessary measures for timely cleaning of the air filters. In Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, 202,875 wild hambashes with a total weight of more than 7 tons were found and taken from Julfa, Sharur, Shapuz and Ordubad districts by police officers. Those hambashes were burnt and destroyed.
The staff members of Nakhchivan State National Drama Theatre, named after Jalil Mehmet Quluzadeh, prepare for the new season. You may get more detailed information through our news part of Culture and Sports.
Nakhchivan State National Drama Theatre, named after Jalil Mehmet Quluzadeh, is preparing for the new season. The creative team will meet the audience with the tragicomedy Ölüler, the Dead. Currently, rehearsals of the play are continuing. Another interesting contribution to the Year of Solidarity for the Green World and COP29 in Nakhchivan. An interesting road cycling race was held in our city with the participation of hundreds of youths. More than 250 people over the age of 14 participated in the mass cultural sports event. A large number of city residents, state and private organization officials and public representatives also attended the event as participants or spectators. Winners were presented with diplomas and medals as well as gifts from sponsors.
We excitedly invite you to watch another interesting, crucial, and meaningful broadcast. 2024 was declared as the Green World Solidarity Year in Azerbaijan, as the whole world already knows that Azerbaijan will be hosting the huge event of COP29 in the upcoming November in Baku. In addition to that, it is worth to mention that various events in this regard are being held across Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic all the time as well. Media representatives are also a big part of the process while bringing awareness to lots of environmental issues. We share a successful video showcase by our staff member Firuze Nuri. Please take a closer look.
Around the beginning of the 18th century, since the beginning of the Industrial Revolution, more greenhouse gases began to be released into the atmosphere. Accelerating global warming, this process has led to floods, fires spreading over larger areas, water scarcity, and people leaving their traditional habitats. In order to find a solution to this borderless problem, the Earth Summit was held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil in June 1992. At the summit, an agreement called the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Conference of the Parties COP were created, which oversees its implementation. The Conference of the Parties was held for the first time in Berlin, Germany. Azerbaijan will host this event, which is held annually in different countries and is considered the world's main climate summit in November 2022. The main goal here is to hold a broad discussion on topics such as the prevention of all human-made interventions in the climate system that can be considered dangerous. The goals in this direction have already been determined by our country. Azerbaijan, which contributes to the serious solution of environmental problems, initially aims to reduce the amount of greenhouse gases released into the atmosphere 35% by 2030 and 40% by 2050. Like several regions of our country, Nakhchivan was declared as energy zone, is becoming a region that will make an important contribution to the climate change system. It should be noted that the State Program for the Socio-Economic Development of Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic for 2023-27 was approved according to the relevant order of the head of the country. The state program envisages the preparation of the green energy concept in Nakhchivan, the continuation of the creation of alternative and renewable energy sources through public-private partnership, and the construction of a new thermal power plant. The place where wind power or uncultivable land is effectively used, Julfa Wind Power Station. It was commissioned on October 31, 2022. 10 wind turbines with a capacity of 30 kilowatts each have been installed at Julfa Wind Power Station with a capacity of 0.3 megawatts. According to the state program for the implementation of green energy projects, additional uncultivable land areas have been identified in the Autonomous Republic. Thus, it will be possible to implement green energy projects in a total of 7,992 hectares of such territory.
We are in front of solar power station with a capacity of 22 megawatts installed in Khalkhal village of Babek region. Solar panels installed in this station with a total area of 35 hectares, which produce an average of 35 million kilowatt hours electricity per year.
It should be noted that, according to the state program, one of the main goals in the Green Energy Zone Nakhchivan is to increase the number of such power plants. In short, Nakhchivan, which promises great potential in this way, will attract attention at the COP29 summit, which is one of the world's largest and intergovernmental events, as a region that makes an important contribution to the green world concept. We can include this event to be held in our country among the biggest successes of the foreign policy. This summit will not only show how Azerbaijan is directing sustainable energy policy, it will also expand its influence in the international arena by hosting an important global conference and once again demonstrate that it treats the green economy as an important priority area.
We appreciate your time and attention. Please keep watching NTV and get latest news and updates through our bright screen. Wishing you a good night and looking forward to meeting you the following week.